Welcome to Webisode 2 in our 12-show series for the TTS SF project car build-up for Fortitude.com. In Webisode 1, we talked about the TTS and its stock abilities. In Webisode 2, we'll get you up to speed on the current mods. The goal, as I previously mentioned, is to get this car up to its engine's peak potential. My opinion is that a car wearing an S badge should be good for at least 300 horsepower straight out of the box. Under the hood so far, we have some aesthetic and power enhancements. First off, we have a set of cap covers by J-Caps. As you can see, we did the oil cap, cooling cap, and dipstick ring cover. These caps are actually a bit of pretty crafty engineering. They're made out of aluminum and have been hollowed out in a reverse impression of the stock caps. They use a simple Allen head set screw to attach to the OEM plastic caps. We put on all 3 caps in under 10 minutes. The quality of fit and finish is absolutely premium. The next item is a customized version of the AEM cold air intake for the Audi A3. This was one of my favorite mods of the old car, so with a bit of cutting and some big rig turbo hoses, I was able to get a great performing piece that's nearly 100% rebuilt for this car. Here we have a forged diverter valve and spacer. I like the idea of using all metal parts to reinforce every link in the 2.0T chain. Since the variant of this 2.0T has upgraded rods and pistons, I figured everything else should be rock solid whenever possible. Finally, in the engine compartment, we have the forged oil catch can. This is a piece that anyone who owns a 2.0T should seriously consider buying. Its purpose is to separate the crud out of the oil and float it into a separate catch tank instead of letting it recirculate back through the engine. I find that the view straw is extremely helpful in checking to see what the inside level looks like and when it's due for a draining. The forged oil catch tank takes the stock plastic PCV plate and replaces it with an all-aluminum piece. The can itself has a drain plug at the underside so that you can drain out all of the gunk that accumulates in the head. It's fitted with tabs that mount directly onto the OEM engine mounts. Outside of the car, I pushed out the OEM rims with the forged 10mm spacers to line up with the edge of the fender. Inside the car, we have the Valentine 1 radar to keep me respectable, but I've added the color LED remote display on a Modchak iPod ring mount. The LED colors signify the radar band and have saved me from ticketdom on more than one occasion. The other interior mod is the AEM True Boost Gauge. It's essentially a digital interface which allows you to see your boost levels in both numbers and a sweeping color readout. Tune into the next webisode airing here on Fortitude in 2 weeks, where we'll be installing a set of Hawk ceramic brake pads, and we'll be installing the methanol injection kit on a custom bracket inside of the engine bay.